So how can you track who's checking you, your team, or your company? It's one of the best intent to reach out to people. There are people that check your LinkedIn profile, check your company profile, check your team, or they just interact with your company or with your team, right? And you just don't notice them. So how can you do that automatically? Because if you try to do it manually, it's going to take you hours every week, and you don't want to do that. I'm going to show you first how you can do manually, of course, but also how you can automate all this part and reach out to these people to book demos, sales calls, or just grow your sales, right? So if you go on your profile and if you have Sales Navigator, or I think it works also with LinkedIn Premium, you can check here who viewed your profile recently, right? So if you click here, it's going to show you the latest profiles that checked your profile, right? So you can do that on your profile. Your team can do it. You can also do it on your company page if you have a premium company page, which is a bit more rare. And if you want to check who's interacting with you, just have to look at who interacts on your post, right? But it takes a lot of time and you miss a lot of people. I am the first guy who misses a lot of interactions. So what I do is I use Gojiberry. It's the AI agent I created to track all these things and all this intent, right? So how do I do that? It's very simple. The first thing I do is I go to AI agent, and here I set up an AI agent that I already set up. I'm going to show you how I did it. It's called Superhot, and it just tracks who interacts with me, my company, and my team. So when you create one, it's going to be actually the exact same process. Let's say what I've done here. So the first step is you have to enter your ideal customer. So you can either generate with AI. We use your website to determine who's your best customer. You can also edit it and add it manually. So you add the job titles that you're looking for, the industries, the company size, locations, company types, and you can also exclude some keywords and companies. Once you've done that, we are going to be on the part that is going to be the most interesting one. So what can you do here? You can track, let's focus on how to track your company and who interacts with it, right? So here you can track who interacts with your company or your team. So we have your company LinkedIn page, so you can add it here. So what it's going to do is it's going to track people that interact with your LinkedIn company page post, right? So if you post on your LinkedIn company page, like the pro one, like the professional one, right, that you have, not your profile in this case, it's going to track who likes, who comments, who shares your content on the company page. So if you have a small startup or if you have a bigger company, you definitely want to put it here because it could be very relevant in some cases where people interact and you just miss them, right? The second one is you can put your LinkedIn profile here. So it's going to track the same thing, interactions. So likes, comments, who interact with your LinkedIn profile every day. And so we're going to track who interacts. And then if the person that interacts match your ICP, we're going to send you the leads directly into your dashboard, and we're going to trigger a workflow to contact this person. You can also track your profile visitors. So who is coming to your profile. As we just saw previously, there are many people that can visit your profile. So we check who visited your profile recently, and we match against your ICP. And if the person is interesting for you, for your business, we just trigger a workflow as we mentioned. The last one is your company followers. So it's very different from your company LinkedIn page, because here on the company LinkedIn page, we track interactions. So we track likes, comments, shares. And here we track all the new followers that you have on your LinkedIn company page. So every time someone new follows, we are going to trigger and track the person and trigger a workflow if indeed like to contact this person as well. So you're not going to miss anyone. Everyone who interacts with your profile, with your company page, or just follow your page, you'll get the leads contacted, right? And so what you can do also else is you can track other LinkedIn profiles. So For example, this one, it's my co-founder, so I track who interacts with him, who likes, who comments his posts. That's very relevant because he's in my team, so people have seen his profile probably, or his post, or either they've seen our company, Goji AI. So it's very relevant. And what I do with all these leads is they arrive into a specific list in my dashboard, and then I trigger a specific workflow campaign to contact these people. And this is working like crazy because I have 60%, like 50 or 60%, depending on the day, reply rates on these people because they've seen us, they've seen the company, one of the co-founders, someone in your team, and so it's very easy to reach out, right? So I just ask a question, and I also ask if they want to get one of our top resources to grow their sales using high intent outreach that we do, the system we use right here. So this is really, really interesting because it's automatic and you get high intent people every day. So if you have like a company page on LinkedIn that posts a little bit, if you post a little bit of content, or like if your team posts content, I really suggest you to try those automations because it works like crazy and you'll only get qualified people that match your ICP. So if you want to try, I'm just going to drop the link below, and if you have any questions about how it works, please feel free to share.